Hello everyone to another Catan video here on colonist.io and to my Road to Top 100 series. So uh, in this game I am in the in the fourth position again. I think in the last 4 or 5 games I have been in the fourth position uh, to start with and always ended up in the second position at the end of the game. I surely would want to change that. On this board, I'm noticing that there is a lot of sheep available, but the sheep port is not too easily accessible. Uh, that said, I surely like a setup something like 634 and pair it up with 8310. But I don't think 634 will be open for me, and even 8310 is a little unlikely. So maybe I will have to go for something like 9510. Here, actually, I don't think I will be too upset if I get a setup like 9510 and then just get my second settlement on 83, especially because of the ore port. So once I get a city on 83, my production will be a little better. So yeah, as expected, blue does go for 634 here. So yeah, 83 is still a good choice for me, is what I believe. I can also pair it up with something like 8310 or 9411. Yeah, I can actually go for 9411, point my road to the right and get a settlement on 511 later on in the game. So my overproduction will be pretty good, and I also block all the other overproduction spots. But because there is so much sheep available, I think people will be readily available, open to trade their sheep. So maybe I can just go for 8310 and 83. The other option is I can go for something like 6311 and pair it up with 83. That is also an option that I have. Four, 5, 11 and 8, 3 also seems good. But in any case, I feels like I am focused towards 8, 3 here. My other choice is going for something like 8, 3, 10 and 9, 4, 11. Yeah, I think that could work in my favor as well. And maybe I should just go for that setup here. I can also play with the wood port. So going for 8-3-10 and 6-3-4 seems a fine choice as well. And I think in the end I might go for this setup. I will not have any ore, but I most likely will have access to the 3:1 port and the wood port. So yeah, I'll go for this setup here. Do let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this placement? Should I have gone for 8-3, 5-4-11 or 9-4-11? In this setup, I think most likely I will be the one who will have the longest road. And I think black will just go for 5-4-11 here. Get some ore along with better wheat production and some brick as well. Yeah, it does go for 5-4-11. Blue is in a very difficult position here because doesn't have any weak spots. Yeah, I think blue will just go for 6, 11, 12. And then red can have an excellent game after getting a settlement of 9-4-2. We'll start with a def card in hand. So yeah, seems like red is going to be the strongest player on this board. I mean, blue can also go for 9-4-2 here and then just play with the overport. But I think 6-11-12 seems a little better. Can also go for 9-10 and then play with the sheep port. I think that's also a choice. But yeah, in the end, just goes for 6-11-12. Yeah, I think that is a completely fine setup. But red can go for 9-4-11. Well, actually goes for 9-3-11, which makes sense. So we'll be able to build a road towards 9-4-11 and get a setup there, get a settlement there. Red might target me by blocking either the 6 sheep or 10 wheat, but yeah, so does block the 10 wheat and yeah, steals from me. So I did expect that. Unfortunate, but that's how it is sometimes. So I think my first choice would be to get a settlement on 4-11, get the 3:1 port and increase my wheat production by a little. Blue would want to get a few early trades. Let me see if I can get wheat along with some sheep. Yeah, so I was going to say blue would want to go towards 8-3. Here I wouldn't mind rolling a 7 myself just to unblock myself. Instead I roll a 9, so not much that I can do. So on this board, wow, red gets a little lucky getting Year of Plenty early on in the game. Hopefully black can roll a 7. I will go for a 1:2 here. A 1:1 doesn't help me much. Maybe I can just ask for a 1:1 this way. I know blue has a wood but would not want to trade away their wood just yet. 5 is a very good roll for black, giving him a couple of cards. Let's see if I can get some wood from black. Black doesn't produce a lot of ore, so might not want to do that trade. Yeah, I think black might accept it. Okay, doesn't accept it. Yeah, I'll just go for a 1:2 here. 1:1 is not something that I'm looking for. So black gets a dev card. I roll a 7, and I think just the 4 over is a easy block for me. Blocks everyone on this board. And yeah, I think I have to target red, although I think blue is the only one who had any wood. I could have actually checked in the chat, like tried to get a trade with blue for a non-block. I think that would have been fine. I could have blocked the 9 or the 5. So So yeah, I mean everybody is going for dev cards, which is expected based on their ore production. But I am on a back foot. A few early threes would have been pretty good, but this is fine as well. Let's see if I get this. Yeah, seems like blue is not going to accept. But in any case, I think targeting black is fine. Yeah, I actually meant blue, not black. So that was completely a mistake on my part. And with this trade, maybe I can just go for a dev card. If not, I'm not sure what is my best course of action here. This would help me do a 4:1. I believe blue is a little tempted. But if not, I think I'll just end my turn. I know it's a risk ending my turn with 8 cards in hand, but it's not like I have a choice here. Yeah, and yeah, as expected, I do pay the price for it. Yeah. Black will most likely, okay, blue plays a knight. Yeah, I don't think there was any reason for blue to do that. Yeah. But then I think black will immediately play their knight and target most likely the 6 sheep here, or maybe 3 wood again. Instead, black just roll the 7. Black doesn't play their knight. Wow, targets me, which is a little unfortunate. I mean, red did not have any cards, so it's not that they had any choice. And not much that I can do, so I'll just end my turn. Let's see if red plays their knight. Doesn't play it. So yeah, finally a 4 does roll. So I do have a settlement in hand, and because the 4 over is blocked, nobody gets anything. And here I think I'll just get my settlement and end my turn. Yeah. So now I think I would want to get a city on 634 and also a settlement on the wood port. A 4 at this point would be a pretty good trade for me. Instead I roll a 9, which doesn't help me at all. Yeah, so maybe I'll just convert all my sheep into a ore and end my turn. Wow. Yeah, I will surely ask for ore because otherwise there is no point in me trading away my trading away a wheat. So now if a 4 rolls, I will be able to get a road settlement. Wow, red plays a road building as well. So very lucky there and is going to cut blue off. I think blue now has a very difficult game here. Three rolls. Three is an equally good roll for me. Hopefully no sevens are rolled now. So I do have a road and a settlement in hand. And here I think just getting a settlement on the 3:1 port is fine. It basically blocks black from getting a 3:1 port. On the other hand, I think just getting a settlement on wood port might be more useful because if 3s and 4s roll, I should be able to get get a city sooner. So at this point, I think just getting a settlement on the 3:1 port is fine. If red rolls a 7, red will most likely target me. But if blue or black roll a 7, I think they would target red, and that's why I'm not worried about uh, getting a dev card here. Yeah, nines have been rolling quite a lot. Yeah, to an extent that the bank doesn't have enough sheep to distribute. Really surprising. I mean, if black has a monopoly, he can easily play it on sheep here. Three seems to be a nice role for me, giving me a few cards. Especially with the access to the wood port, it seems quite easy for me to make progress whenever a 3 is rolled. A 4 as well. So let's see if I can get any trade. Any one of these trades will basically mean that I get a city. Yeah, if not, I think at this point I will go for a dev card. I get a victory point. Surely don't mind that. And I think I can just do a 2:1 and convert my 2 woods into a ore. I think that's a risk that I am willing to take here. And yeah, red does roll a 7. So red will most likely block the 6 sheep and target me. Hopefully doesn't steal my ore. Yeah, steals my wood after blocking my 4. Okay. Hopefully blue will roll a 7. I'm pretty sure blue will block the 8 ore. Wow. Very unfortunate here. Yeah, and because nobody else is playing a knight, I think I will ask for a over along with it. Let's see if I can get a wood. I think that would be fine as well. Two sheeps doesn't do anything for me. Here, there is absolutely nothing that I can do because black did take away my ore. So, yeah, because the 8 roll, I mean, red can easily get a city on this turn if he gets any one of these trades. Wow, red is making very quick progress. Yeah. So on my turn, I am hoping for a 4 to roll. I mean, I'm not sure if it does anything. Yeah, 3 doesn't help me in any way. Let's see if I can get any trade. If not, I'm still not sure what I can do about it. Maybe if I get 2 ores, I can accept this trade. Yeah, at this point, I think I'll just do a 3:1. Yeah, this seems fine as well because I still cannot get a city, but this does put me a little closer to getting a city. Maybe I should try and get a dev card. Or else, in any case, I think I just need to do a 3:1 here. If red rolls a 7 and targets me, I don't think there is anything I can do about it. That's a risk that I am willing to take here. Yeah, red rolls another 8. So yeah, red is having a very easy game here. Just I think we'll go for another dev card. Okay, just goes for a city. That makes sense. So red here is already on 8 points. I have a city in hand, but I think it's just a little too late. Yeah, I think there is no choice here. Have to target red. Cannot even think about doing anything else. Yeah, he's still getting lucky, but that's how it is sometimes. On my turn, at least I will be able to get the longest road. I will connect my settlements. So red is a little further away from victory, but that doesn't help me in any way, to be really honest. And at this point, I think I'll just build another road as well, just so that I can get a road settlement. If I mean, just to just so that I can get a settlement that would put me on 9 points. Hopefully red rolls a 7. Okay, rolls a 5. I think that's one of the best rolls for him. That is exactly the roll that he wanted, I believe. Yeah, we'll be able to get a road and a settlement on this turn. Four is a fine roll for me. Hopefully I can roll an 8 as well. Yeah, I'm surely not going to do a 1:1 here. I think I need to secure my, hold on to my longest road and also get a settlement. Here, I can go for a settlement, but I think I just need to get the longest road here. I don't have much of a choice. So yeah, I'll just do that and end my turn. Yeah, with that 10, let's see what red does. Red did not play a knight here. So most likely has either a monopoly or a VP would be very, very bad. I think even road building could be very bad as well. Yeah, I think I'll just start an embargo. It plays a monopoly, so yeah, should be able to get at least a city, I think. Was able to play 5, yeah, because a 5 did roll, even a 10 roll, so yeah, should be able to get a city. Wow, gets a city on 9-3-11, a little surprising, but I think with the access to the sheep port, makes sense. Hopefully I can roll a 7 here. Wow, I roll a 9. I think that was the worst roll possible there. So yeah, I think it's just game over now. Red wins the game in their turn. I don't think there is anything that I can do about this position that I am in. I think I'll just try to get another dev card and maybe just hopefully it's a VP. Wow, it is a VP there. So if red rolls a 7, okay, luckily red does not have a VP. Hopefully red rolls a 7 here, rolls a 11. I think yeah, that's just GG. Yeah, because of that 11, red can easily just build quite a lot of. Actually, he's going for. Wait, he got a wheat. Maybe he can get longest and. Okay, he can just get another settlement and win the game. Yeah. So, yeah, very lucky there for red. I think nines. Yeah, nines rolled quite a bit, completely offset the entire game. So, I mean, I would have gone for 9-4-2 as my first placement, but I think 9-3-11 worked out even better. I was very close to the win here, but I mean, yeah, if Red had rolled a 7, I think game would not have been over, and then I would have had a pretty good chance to win, but it's unfortunate, did not go that way. Yeah, Blue had a very bad setup. Yeah, the first, I think Blue going for 6-3-4 was a mistake as their first placement. They should have gone for 5-3-4. Although 5 did not roll a lot, so might not have helped them. But with so much sheep, they could not do anything. Red got very lucky with dev cards, getting a Year of Plenty, a Monopoly, road building. So all those dev cards made it just too easy for Red to make progress in the game. Anyway, bye for now and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.